What's up, gang? I am Will, aka @WillieThrilly_ on Instagram, and I'm back today with another beatbox reaction for you guys. Today I'm checking out two loopers I don't think I've ever heard before, and I apologize if I get these names wrong, but I think it's Seagal versus Redfrost. This is the quarterfinal loop German beatbox championship from 2024. I have a feeling it's going to be epic if they made it this far in the competition. I've already reacted to several of their battles in this series. If you want to watch them in order, the order goes like this. I did Chaos versus Shinex in the quarterfinal, Leonard versus Mystics quarterfinal, Freedon versus Sagau quarterfinal, and now here we are with two brand new loopers that I have never heard of before. So I love discovering new loop artists, beatbox artists in general, so this should be really fun. Battles yet to come are Seagal versus Saijo, Leonard versus Chaos. So I'm saying that now to tell you guys, if you're not subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. It only takes you a couple seconds and it really helps me out. It means the world to me. But the main reason I tell you to do that is so you don't miss those reactions when they come out. I still get comments all the time. You got to react to this battle, you got to react to this battle, and it's a battle I've already reacted to on the channel. So my metrics and my YouTube studio are showing me that a lot of people that watch my videos aren't subscribed yet, and I think that's why a lot of you guys are asking for reactions that I've actually already put out on the channel. So hit subscribe so you don't miss any more uploads. Who wants to miss fun beatboxing content, am I right? And that's all I gotta say. If you guys enjoy the reaction, hit me with a thumbs up at the end, but let's jump right into it. This should be fun.
Eine Zeit beginnt once again in 3, 2, 1.
Drink water. Everyone sounds so good this year. I love that bass texture right there. That one.
Eternal flame.
It sounds like it's gonna be crazy. Let's go. This is so dope. rewind. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Woo! Redfrost! 3!
All right, so that was Seagal, and I actually missed the name at the beginning. I gotta find out if I'm saying this correctly or not. Did they say? I don't know. We didn't get a pronunciation of the name at the beginning. That's probably why I'm lost. Or no, wait. Let me see. Did we get one? Let's see if I missed it here.
Eine Zeit beginnt once again in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, so I still don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, so I apologize if I'm not. But this is obviously Seagal if Redfrost is going next. I thought it was very good. I could see some people saying that maybe it might sound repetitive. That might be a critique. But I have to say that is such a slow tempo to maintain throughout your entire routine and keep people entertained. And you could tell from the crowd they were digging it. They loved it. I like it. I think this kind of has to be your taste or style for you to enjoy it. It's a trap vibe, and I love trap music. So if you're someone that's super into drum and bass, maybe this round isn't for you. But I really appreciated it. I thought it was super cool. I love how he was playing with the bass textures. I felt like maybe there could have been a subby bass in there to make the drops hit harder. He had so many heavy low-end bass frequencies leading up to his drops that when the drops came, it didn't feel like it hit quite as hard as it could have, but it was still enough for me to like really enjoy the drops. So really fun, creative round from Seagal. Hopefully I'll figure out at some point in this video how to pronounce that correctly. Hopefully I'm not butchering it, but let's jump in and see what Redfrost has in his first round, and then I'll share some more thoughts. Let's go. Let's skip ahead here. My video slider is not cooperating today. Also, I think at some point during that routine, I spied Sin as one of the judges, which I was not aware he was judging this competition. They really haven't shown much of the judging panel, so that was news to me that Sin was on the judging panel for this. All right, here we go. Both of these guys are very fast too. They both got right into it straight away pretty much.
This is the beginning.
Yeah, sorry to pause. I'll go back so we don't miss anything. I just wanted to point out that he has a sub bass in with his drop. He too had some nice bass frequencies in the build up to the drop, but he saved that sub bass for the drop, and it makes it hit a little bit harder. So we'll go back and listen to that again, but I just wanted to point that out because I think if Seagal had done that in his drops, they would have hit harder as well.
This is the beginning.
Nice build up.
This is your final destination.
Oh, that sounds cool.
And time!
All right, bonus points for performance there, but I was thinking towards the end of the battle, two very close first rounds. I also think it's interesting how they both went with a pretty slow BPM tempo opposed to some of the other routines we've seen in the competition. So their first rounds are pretty similar for me. I do want to say I would give it to Seagal, though. I think Redfrost's structure, just the way he brought in certain beats and transition between different elements of the routine, I think Seagal executed it a little more cleanly, and he didn't go over time where Redfrost did there towards the end. So it's so close, but I think for those reasons I would just barely give it to Seagal. So I think it's going to come down to round two, but I could see an argument for the first round going either way here. So let's see if round two helps us with the decision.
Macht Alarm für Sagau! 3,
One other thing before we get into Seagal's performance here, I forgot to mention something I really liked about Redfrost's routine is he had like a very organic beatbox snare in there at one point. There was like little to no effect over it. He was just like something like that into the mic, and you could I like when loopers, because looping has become so advanced that it's almost indistinguishable indistinguishable from beatbox sometimes with how far the technology and the looper's talent has come, that you can play a lot of this stuff for people and they would have no idea that every sound comes from the human voice. So I really appreciate it when beatboxers and loopers incorporate sounds into their routines that sound very organic, and you can still tell there are beatboxing elements in the performance, even though we as fans who watch this and follow the scene know it's all from the mouth. But I just wanted to point that out, and I meant to say it after Redfrost's first round, but let's keep going here. That is disgusting in the best way. What kind of a build-up is this? This routine is reminding me a lot of Biscuit's Incinerator round. Wow. One thing that's very interesting about both of these guys is there is, and I mean no offense by this because it's just a stylistic choice, is there's not a ton of musicality to their performances. It's very much like the whole performance is revolving around drops. Like it's basically just drop, transition to another drop, transition to another drop, which live and in battles can do really, really well. You can see the crowds going nuts the whole time. That's what a lot of people are there for. They want drops, they want hard-hitting bass. So I could see how this goes over well live, but it's just interesting that they're both kind of similar in that way. There's not a lot of like musical like chord progression and melodies and hooks or anything like that going on. It's very drop-centric routines that we're seeing in this battle. I just wanted to point that out because I thought it was interesting. But let's see what Redfrost does for round two.
3!
Some silent record. I don't know if he was layering the kick there or had to redo it. And of course, as soon as I say there's no melodic chords, he brings the melodic chords in. So I'm excited to hear this. I'll take it back a couple seconds. There's the musicality.
Beide Banger gemacht, aber lass uns mal doch einen richtigen Song machen. Das ist mein wichtigster Track, aber auch mal was Neues. 20 fucking Jahre, ich hab einfach nur gekämpft, Mann, ist das jetzt genug oder zieh ich mir die Handguard? Zitter Tag am Montag oder warum wird es besser? Geil, vielleicht die nächsten Jahre einfach nur ein Bad Run. Run.
Yeah, I'm really liking this routine. Not that I don't love the drops. I love drops. Just like everyone else, I appreciate some good bass. But I think there's something to be said about striking a balance between musicality and drops in your routines. And this is a great example. It's a very refreshing round in the course of these 4 rounds. And it makes you be able to appreciate the drop a little bit more. Having some of these higher pitch, more trebly and mid-range frequencies in these really pretty chord progressions and melodies contrast the drop really nice, and it can make it feel like the drop is hitting harder than it actually is, versus if you're just doing that style of hard-hitting drop throughout like your entire routine. I just wanted to point that out, but yeah, I'm really enjoying this this round from them. I enjoyed the other 3 rounds too, but it's refreshing in what has mostly just been a lot of bass and hard-hitting drops the entire time. Creates an atmosphere too. Gives people a chance to breathe for a second. We're going to see what the judges have to say. Wow, is that green hair guy from GBB 2023? I think it is. Okay, so a couple thoughts before we hear what the judges go on this is he, I want to say, didn't manage his time the best. He went over in both rounds, and I have to think that the judges take that into consideration. Maybe if you do it once, they just kind of brush it off and say, you know, he went slightly over, but I'm glad we got to hear like the full rounded routine. But when you go over twice, I'm guessing they mark it against you, and they're probably thinking like, yeah, this guy is either making mistakes while building the track, and that is what caused him to go over, or they might think maybe he didn't prepare enough to make sure that this round is going to fit in with this time frame. It can mean a lot of different things, and the judges could perceive it in many different ways, but I think when it happens 2 times, no matter how you spin it, they are probably going to dock points for that. But personally, I preferred, out of all 4 rounds, the first 2 rounds, like I said, I felt were very close. The second 2 rounds, I preferred Redfrost. I thought that he showed more diversity in his skill set. He had a very drop-heavy first round, but in the second round, there was more musicality to it, which I've already talked about, so I'm not going to beat a dead horse there. But I personally would go Redfrost, but it is a very close battle, and I could see it going Seagal because of the time mismanagement from Redfrost in both rounds. But let's see.
Sagau!
I have no idea
Das
who
ist dein
wins.
Applaus. Komm zu mir nach vorne.
Actually, I may know who wins because I am looking at the other battles that are coming out here, and I can see who's in the semifinal. So
Redfrost auf die Seite, Sagau auf die Seite.
Seagal.
Wie fällt für euch
I
die
think I'm
Entscheidung
saying it
aus?
right. Let me know in the comments if I'm saying it wrong.
Okay. Die Judges haben sich hoffentlich entschieden. Ihr wisst Bescheid. Rechter Arm für Redfrost und der linke
Okay,
Arm für...
so I know for sure 2 of the judges now are Sin and MH. The gentleman in the middle judging, I'm not sure if I know who that is.
Für Sagau. Eure Entscheidung, your decision in 3, 2, 1, Judge. 3:0 für Sagau.
Oh, yeah.
Mach
Wins
Ballern!
Seagal. Also, again, I feel like I keep saying this in every reaction I do, but the sound we're hearing in these videos has been edited heavily in post to make the audio levels sound more uniform, and just to make the listening and viewing experience better for the videos. What we're hearing is not nearly the same audio that the judges and crowd would have heard live, so there could have been a bigger difference live than I'm marking in the video. I just want to point that out. But mad respect to both of these guys. I'm really excited to hear and see more from them. Like I said, this is my first time reacting to either of these guys, so big up to both of them. I can't do what either of them just did, so mad respect, very impressive. I really enjoyed this, and I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, now is the time to smash that like button. And again, I just want to reiterate, if you're not subscribed yet, please do so you guys don't miss any more Beatbox uploads. It helps me out a lot, and it helps you not miss Beatbox reactions. So that's enough. We're going on 30 minutes here. I'll leave you guys with that. You know the drill. Go make the world a better place, and until the next reaction, keep pushing, gang. I'll catch you later.